All right, episode 5 of Wine Talk. First and foremost, happy Easter to you and your family. If you celebrate, if you don't, still happy Easter. Beautiful holiday, pretty flowers. I'm the only one, no, we're the only two who are wearing black on Easter, but we're all pink and lilac and yellow on the inside.
Yes, and we also belong to a different group. So nothing says Easter in terms of our little world where wine and food are predominant forces as rosé wine. It unofficially starts the season of rosé. Rosé is a summery, beautiful drink. As people who not only talk in front of the camera, but also people who run this business, we know that rosé turns into a moneymaker around April and somehow completely ends being sold around September.
We also drink a lot of it, right? We're not just...
No, everybody, but I'm talking about customers. What we drink at this particular point might not be...
You're not just the president, Ali.
Yes,
you're also the client.
I'm a rosé drinker.
Yeah.
So a little history as always. I need to be a little annoying and boring. So rosé as a major force started not that long ago. I remember the time when rosé was basically a sub-product, something similar to what's happening with orange wines right now. That is just something that happens naturally. But
did you see Ali's picture?
The first rosés that were sent to the United States were not of a very good quality, and usually it's something...
Where did they come from?
Well, the powerhouse of rosé is Côte de Provence in France.
But we have today rosés from all over the world.
And not one from France.
And not one from France, yay! No. And not one from the Finger Lakes. I wonder why that is.
Well, there is a very good Finger Lakes rosé that we will dedicate probably either next or definitely one episode to completely to the Finger Lakes, the history, the state politics.
You're gonna have to take
wines.
a lot of notes because Ali's gonna be lecturing us forever.
Yes.
Can we try something?
Yes. So today we have rosés from very unusual places where the rosés don't normally come from. So something closest to traditional origins of rosés is the Italian one. It's called Rosato.
But Italy was never big in producing rosés until recently,
But
right?
everything is changing right now in this world. Everybody's...
I don't know what this world is coming to. People are drinking rosé.
No, but the thing is that a lot of countries realize that it's an easy way to make money. So they started producing a really good quality rosés not too long ago. So one quick thing about what rosé actually is. Rosé normally is a red wine.
And then you mix it with white wine?
Nope. Well, of course, 90% of manufacturers do that. And I don't call them winemakers to manufacture wine. But what rosé is a red wine that was kept in the minimal contact with the skin, because we already discussed it. The red wines, most of the red grapes have white.
In our previous boring lectures.
Yes, have white flesh. Okay.
Can I just tell you something? This is a marker that you can write your name if you're hosting a party. One way to not drink out of someone's glass is to wear a red lipstick.
And I guarantee you there's going to be somebody walking around with the glass that says Ali. That happened to me all the time. All right, anyway, so Italian rosé.
And it's a great way if you forget what the name of the person is and they're taking a sip and you're like,
oh, instead of name cards. I didn't think about it. Okay.
I'm the one who always forgets the names of the people, so great life hack. You're welcome.
So a nice, very simple, very flowery rosé. We just got it delivered yesterday. We got it delivered.
This is from Sicily, right?
This is from Sicily, and all the Sicilian wines. The number one thing about Sicilian wines.
Look what they did to my rosé.
Okay, is volcanic soil. So you can feel it. It definitely is not your usual. It's definitely not something that came from France or basically anywhere else.
And it's lower.
No, it's all the same alcohol.
The same alcohol?
All same alcohol. Most of the wines.
Because I find the ones from Provence to be a little bit too dry for me and very.
And
very
also, I was a judge on 3 consecutive rosé panels in a competition out of Brussels. And one thing we noticed, all the judges, that every year Provence rosés are getting whiter and less rosé. And I think by now you probably will not be able to see any color.
We've seen some really light rosé. I mean, I go by taste.
Now,
and pairings. I think this one would go great. We actually have a couple of specials today to honor Easter. I only brought one. This is shishito pepper with, look at this beautiful kimchi aioli. I'm not gonna eat in front of the camera. This is not Food Channel.
What's the green thing? I will never sing in front of the camera,
and we will never eat in front of the camera. I hate that program where, what's his name, just walks around and they present him with some kitchen sink and they're like, here's a roadkill with a mystery sauce. The bleach blonde guy who wears glasses in the back of his head. And then he's like, he takes a bite out of something like sloppy and disgusting, and then he's like,
with actors that pretend to be chefs, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So we're not eating in front of the camera, but if you want to try this, this is, look how beautifully charred.
This is from New Zealand, which New Zealand became, we always knew about New Zealand Sauvignon Blancs. Lately, New Zealand became a serious source of Pinot Noirs. I believe this is a Pinot Noir rosé. It definitely has this old world aroma to it.
I like this label. Nice and clean. No history of the world on the label.
So I think
made for the moment. Made from New Zealand.
Out of all 4, I would say
nobody writes
I would
English
say
anymore.
Normally, if we had regular rosés that everybody is familiar with, I would say this is the closest in taste to a red wine. But the next one is going to be Pinotage Rosé, which obviously one of the deepest and darkest red wines. So they made a rosé out of it. It's from South Africa.
This is great with some salad, strawberry salad possibly. Very nice, very nice. I'm all about pairings. I mean, I drink outside of eating food, but this is fantastic.
Okay, and so this is, if you guys familiar with Pinotage, this is a very heavy Australian blend of big Australian wine.
Look at
South African. I'm sorry, South African. South African.
They have their own crest
grapes.
and stuff.
Yeah, well,
with the horse.
Most of South African wineries have a really long history. You would be surprised which years they all were. This one is actually from 1941, but we have one here.
Not a good year in human history, but a good year for Pinotage Rosé. I thought Pinotage was a blend.
It is. It
okay.
is. So they took all the grapes that are going into the blend, Shiraz and Cab Sauv, and made it into rosé.
I don't know which one is my favorite. They suggest light pasta.
If I was to drink this, I would drink this. I would choose out of these all. I would go with the first one, the Italian. Now, for our last
Italian,
wine,
I don't know. I love this.
So lately,
I just love this.
Ourselves and our customers and our friends are all in love with Vinho Verde, which literally
this is the season. Yep.
Portuguese means green wine, and of course it's not green color. It's green because it's picked very young. So it's young. It doesn't have enough sugar. It doesn't produce that much alcohol. So this is one of the lighter ones. In Portugal and Spain, people drink it instead of water. It's they started making
this is where
rosé.
we're retiring. I want to retire to a place where I don't have to pretend that I want to drink water. Right.
Of water.
Oh my God, it has a little bit of fizz. Look at this.
Yes. So Vinho Verde Rosé, simplest, easiest drink in the world. If somebody
is this the one? Is it like the Basque wine that they bottle it after only 3 weeks?
I think, you know what, I didn't do enough research on this.
Oh.
As you know,
Less lecture, more
Okay.
drinking. Yes.
Okay, so last lecture. So we're out of time. Thank you guys for still paying attention to us. We're gonna try to get more interesting and
I'm
funnier
sorry,
for the
this
next
is my
one.
favorite. That's it. You know why? Because it has a little bit of bubbles. It would go great with shellfish or an ice cube. We are, again, happy Easter. We hope to see you here soon. Don't forget to subscribe to our mailing list and this channel. Thank you guys. Mwah.